Hello, my stamping friends. This is Renee Novak at blessedbycards.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and I am here to share with you a weekly Wednesday card that we are going to make this fun tearing technique with a little bit of a twist. Now, I know I've done a rip and flip before, and this is very similar to that, but we're going to use half cardstock and half designer series paper. So let me get started with what I want to share with you. So I am starting with a shaded spruce card base, and then I have a piece of white for the inside that measures 4 by 5 1/4. I have my my designer series paper. I had a 5 1/2 by 4 designer series paper and a 5 1/2 by 4 coordinating cardstock, and then I have my cutouts that I have done with the Spotlight of Nature bundle. And for this one, I tore the designer series paper, and then I tore the cardstock and created this card, added a little bit of a banner for the shaded spruce and some bling from that tinsel gems. And my happy anniversary is from Layering Beauty, and then this oval here, or this this circle is from the Spotlight on Nature dies, and I popped that up with Stampin' Dimensionals. So let me get started by sharing with you the ripping technique. It is really just that. You take a piece of paper that measures either 4 by 6 or 4 by 5 1/2, and you do want it a little bit larger so that you can, tuck this in. So if you made it exactly 4 1/4 by 5, it wouldn't fit. You would have to, you would have a gap. So you want to make it longer. That's the biggest tip for this. So it has to be either 4 by 5 1/2 or 4 by 6. And then you just want to simply tear your paper. And if you were doing the rip and flip technique, then half of this would be your card, and then the other half would be what you'd flip over. So you rip and flip. But for this time, we're ripping, and then we're going to get a coordinating piece of cardstock and rip it, and then we're going to create this card. So it doesn't matter if you want this to go this way, if you want it to be up and down, if you want the designer series paper to be on the bottom or on the top, you kind of just have to decide. But as you can see, the reason we want this a little bit longer and we didn't make it exactly is so that we can cover up that one rip with this rip. Okay? All right, so we're just going to take a little bit of glue, and I'm going to come in here and just put some, this one might be out. This is my one I should have thrown away. Get my other one out here. Okay, and so we're just going to put some glue right on the top of that, right on that designer series paper. This is a great technique, the rip and flip. If you have both sides that you can't decide you want to use both sides, do the rip and flip. For this one, I didn't quite think that the blue matched this side, so I didn't want to do the rip and flip, but I thought, let's just do a little tearing of some cardstock that will match. And so that is what I did. And so then you just add your glue on the solid piece, and you do want to make sure that that kind of coordinates with whatever designer series paper you have chosen. This one is the Bloom Impressions from our celebrations, and that's going on right now. So if you spend $60, you can get that paper free. So now I've already stamped this Hope You Are Feeling Better Soon, and that's from the So Sincere stamp set. I'm just going to mount that right on top of here. And both of these circle dies are from the Spotlight on Nature dies. And then I'm just going to take some Stampin' Dimensionals. These are my end pieces. I hope you guys cut up your end pieces and use all that you can out of your dimensionals. And I'm just going to take those off. And we're going to hear that down so that it pops up just a little bit. Okay, and then Going to position that right here in the center. All right, and then I think I'm going to bring in some of my Tencel gems, and I'm just going to add a couple right here. And maybe even a different colored one up here. So there we go. And then all you're going to want to do is add your inside piece so that you can write your greeting. And so that's just going to go right on the inside. And that's where you're going to be able to stamp some more or put your greeting. And that's how super fun that technique is. It is just a simple rip. And like I said, you can rip and flip, or you can rip and add some coordinating cardstock to your designer series paper of choice. So that's my weekly Wednesday video. I hope you enjoyed creating with me today. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. And until next time, be blessed.